We are live. What's up, people? It's your boy Ross right here, bringing you another report. Kind of late today, Sunday night, February 4th, 2018. Let me know if you guys can hear me good. I'm bringing you a report. It's a sea of red, right? There's a lot of coins out there that are basically taking a plunge. So let's talk about this guy from BitConnect, man. I want you guys to hear this video. And this is what's going to happen next year, okay? We're going to be screaming like this guy. But check this song out. Check this song out.
But right now on the stage and on the screen, we are going to let all of you to see the music video album together.
Music video.
I'm gonna put it by my mic, all right?
Yes, of course. So, right now, you ready to see our music video?
Ready?
Let me forward it. That's what I'm talking about. Doesn't that song pump you up? There you go. What's up? This guy, Carlos Matos. Man, this guy. Look at that. No. BitConnect.
Tell you guys, my name is Carlos Matos, and I am coming from New York City, New York. I started 137.
Man, these guys lost a lot of money. They lost a lot of money. And like I said, I'm not a financial advisor. These are videos for education. Look at this shit. I'm gonna get my Bitcoin. I'm gonna get my Bitcoin. I'm gonna get my Bitcoin.
I'm telling him behind the list, this is real. I'm gonna get my Bitcoins. I'm going to put it into dollars. Here, they're right on the table. The guy, let me tell you, I Bitcoin. I'm gonna get my Bitcoin.
Picking up.
I'm gonna get my Bitcoin. I'm gonna get my
Man.
Bitcoin. I'm gonna get my Bitcoin. Yeah. I'm gonna get my Bitcoin. I'm gonna get my Bitcoin. I'm gonna get my Bitcoin. No. I'm gonna get my Bitcoin. I'm gonna get my Bitcoin. I'm gonna get my Bitcoin.
Here's the deal. Here's the deal, guys. When this thing blows up, you're gonna be just like that guy in that video. I'm gonna get my Bitcoin. I'm gonna get my BitConnect, right? Now, BitConnect is getting sued, okay? They're going after some of the guys on YouTube. They're going after a lot of people that were promoting this Ponzi scheme, okay? So, aside from CoinMarketCap, a sea of red, everything is in the negatives, right? Aside from Bitcoin being under 10,000 and maybe even going down to like 6,000, right? Aside from all that, what we're seeing here is we're seeing a lot of fear, uncertainty, and doubt. Okay, FUD. And I didn't even know what the word FUD was, so I barely started understanding what FUD stands for. So, like I said, my background was in mortgages, working for banks, right? I have a degree in finance and investment management. But I never got into investments. I just, studied business, real estate, accounting, right? Stuff like that when I was in school. But when it comes to coins, this is something new to you guys, to me, right? And we're basically just depending on people that do the research, depending on the youth, the young people that know what's going on. Now, what has happened with some of my positions? What has happened with some of the coins? Well, first of all, everything's in the red. And like I said, this whole thing could just blow up, right? But what we're seeing is the blockchain, the technology, it's going to revolutionize the way that people do banking, the way that people buy homes, buy cars, all that type of stuff, even pizza someday, right? So as far as Patcoin, Strong Hands, Electra, all the coins, I did pick up 1.4 billion Strong Hands. So I'm looking at 3.4 billion Strong Hands. And I did get the wallet. There's another version of the wallet. So we'll see what happens with that. Another thing is, everything is in the red. There's a lot of coins that you can get really cheap if you get in right now. And I'm kind of starting to understand that sometimes you're better off buying when it's in the red, because when it's in the red, you're getting it at a cheaper price, and then later on you decide what to do with it. I want to say what's up to everybody. I hope you guys can hear me good. I do want to talk about how I paid my cell phone bill today. And how did I pay my cell phone bill today? Well, I paid it with my Shift card, guys. With my Shift card. There you go. Shift Visa. Look at that. Awesome, right? So yeah, so I paid my cell phone. Nice. All right, I'm glad that you guys can hear me good. I'm mic'd up right now. And Eagles, nice. So look, I paid it with the Shift card. So my bill was like $200, and I sold some Cardano, and I had ordered this card last month because I wanted to try to get access to Bitcoin or to the coins as fast as possible. So some of the exchanges like Bittrex, Coin Exchange, Cryptopia, you can buy these coins and then you go back into Bitcoin and then you transfer them to your wallet on Coinbase. So yes, this does work. It has $1,000 limit. Patcoin, like I said, Patcoin is something that I'm holding, and I'm going to see what happens with that. If it blows up, hey, guess what? It blows up. I'm kind of happy about Lotto Coin because it just re-emerged out of nowhere. And on Cryptopia, it's getting traded through Bitcoin, so you can buy Lotto through Bitcoin. So it's paired up with Bitcoin, and I have 22 million Lotto coins. So looking at like $2,500 in Lotto coin. So I'm happy about that. Patcoin, I mean, hey, look, everything is a risk. If you're going to invest what you can lose. Okay. So like I said, I'm not a financial advisor. My videos are for educational purposes. Just asking, I wanted to buy it. How much Lotto coin? Well, like I said, I bought 22 million Lotto coin, and I did see only one person wanted to buy like 300 million or something like that on Cryptopia. So, if this gets adopted the way that I'm seeing, we're looking at $100 trillion, guys, $100 trillion that there is in circulation that we know about. Okay. And we're looking at derivative markets. We're looking at gold, silver. We're looking at the Forex market. So these are this is basically, this is wealth. And this is a change of wealth. Okay. A change of wealth. This is a change of wealth where basically fiat money that the Federal Reserve and central banks, money that is basically printed, right, is getting transferred into digital, into Bitcoin, blockchains. So as far as that, these are very high risk. What I'm doing is very risky. And that's why I said I only invest what I could lose. So it's very risky because look at Electra, right? Electra is a very fast coin. I actually have it up on my computer. So you could actually buy Electra through, I think it's Coin House, and then you could transfer the Electra to your wallet. It's so fast, okay? It's so fast. So, I picked up 168,000 of them. Patcoin is not, I'm not in a relationship with Patcoin, nor do I care. I mean, yeah, of course I'm gonna care if they do the burn and they make 3 billion, and if it hits $10, of course, I'm gonna be excited. Yeah, and then I can start using this card, right? I can use this card to buy an airplane ticket and take off to Miami or to go to Europe or just go on a boat cruise. That's something that I haven't done. Put that on the bucket list, right? Go on a boat cruise. So regarding strong hands, I lost a lot of money, I guess. I can't say a lot of money, but I mean, it just depends what a lot is to you. But I picked up strong hands at 0.00005. Okay. So when I picked it up at 0.00005, I think there was another zero and then a five. I don't know. But basically, it's like scratch, like fractions and fractions of pennies that you're buying on these coins. So I had put 10,000. Okay. So that way you guys can see the way things work. So I picked it up at 10,000 and then it drops to 1 from 5 to 1, right? So that 10,000 becomes and I had 2 billion. So that 10,000 becomes 2,000. So I'm glad that people are commenting and they're just saying, hey, you know what, I support your channel. Thank you guys. We haven't been producing videos the way we should have been. We've been a little bit busy because, like I said, this is not my main source of income. This is a project that I started, and you could actually buy shirts and hats. Just give me your address and we'll get that out to you. Regarding the strong hands, okay? Regarding the strong hands. Now, strong hands is a coin that is very popular in the crypto community, okay? And that's why we call it the Crypto Lifestyle Club, because it's actually a place where we can share ideas and we're not negative. We're bringing people up. So as far as promoting pump and dump coins, okay? First of all, these coins are very risky, okay? Very risky, and I am involved. I put positions on these coins, but you don't have to. What I'm telling you is that you know, I'm looking at these coins and I'm basically trying to figure out if the fiat money comes in, right? And this is what I'm thinking is going to happen. Like I said, this is for educational purposes. I'm not a financial advisor. Now, I was watching a video where they were talking about that if there is a recession or a reset on a worldwide scale, money's going to flock into this stuff. Right now, everything's red. Everything is basically down in the gutter, okay? And what happens is this. Blockchain is here to stay. Blockchain is going to revolutionize all the stuff. All I did was I bought the coins that were the cheapest, and I bought billions of them, okay? If that makes sense to you, if that makes sense, then basically you kind of understand where I'm coming from. It's not about the technology. Yes, it has to have it has to have a wallet or a website. I'm not buying into something with a blindfold, basically. I'm kind of going into something that I have an idea of that it could be a home run, okay? So in other words, what I'm trying to tell you is this. I'm batting, I'm in the 7th inning. I have a bat and I have a guy that's playing, you know, that's throwing me the ball that most likely I'm going to hit a home run, okay? And I know it sounds stupid in a way, but most likely I will hit a home run, and I'm going to tell you why. Because with Patcoin, I bought 181 million, not knowing that they were going to do a burn. And I see that happening with strong hands. I bought 2 billion strong hands. Last night, I bought 1.4 billion more strong hands. And I picked it up at like 80% off, basically, because it basically went from, 5 to 1. So it's not even 1 Satoshi, okay? So and if it is 1 Satoshi, it's like 101 or 120, depending on how, if you're on coin exchange, and because that's what I'm talking about, coin exchange. So I picked up 1.4 billion and I put down $1,700, okay, which I had sold Cardano, which I don't know if you guys think Cardano is a bad coin, but according to these people, they're talking about it's going to be on the blockchain 3.0. But I got rid of $1,700 worth of Cardano, and then I transferred. I bought Bitcoin, right? And then because it gives you Bitcoin when you sell off Cardano on Bittrex, and then from Bitcoin I purchased Dogecoin, and then I transferred my Dogecoin to my coin exchange, okay, to my Dogecoin wallet on coin exchange, and then I bought my strong hands with the $1,700, okay. So regarding the strong hands, regarding this situation, the way I see it is like this. You have your strong hands, they do a burn. Let's say they make 15 trillion because they added to it, but then they did something with their inflation. If they get rid of, if they make the 15 trillion 15 billion, then that would be nice. We're waiting for that fork to occur. And if that happens, then I'm looking at 3.4 million coins on strong hands. Now, it does run off of the Bitcoin network. Of course, it runs on, some networks are different, but this one runs on that Bitcoin blockchain, from what I heard. And but see, if I say that Cardano has a good project, and they do, Strong Hands has a big community. Strong Hand has a big community. Their website is updated, and they have a lot of coins. But if they burn off some of those coins, the way I see it is like this. If Cardano hits $5 or 10, I'm not gonna hit 1,000,000. Okay, so my goal is to have a bunch of the alternative coins. Okay, so look, everyone has their own opinions on how they do things. Like I said, this is not my primary source of income, okay? And if you're going to invest, do your research. Like me, I did my research on Strong Hands. I did the website. I looked at the website. I liked it. They updated it. And, no one thought that Bitcoin was going to hit 10 grand. Not even 19 grand. And no one would think that it could hit 1,000,000. Now, we can't predict the future. No one can. So, even if Cardano says that they have the blockchain, and they have now, Cardano's wallet is slower than Electra's, than Strong Hands, than Patcoin, than even the Patcoin one. So, and I have money tied up in these coins, right? So the thing is that Cardano could be a big project, and it just could fail. Strong Hands could fail. Patcoin probably already failed. We don't know. So I'm not promoting these coins, okay? I'm telling you that my theory, because this is a theory, these are not facts, okay? So this is how I see it, all right? I see that there is dollars being printed right now, okay? There's dollars being printed by the Federal Reserve, okay, by the banks, and that money has no value, okay? And our people that are young, people that are in my, maybe the older people, they don't really care. They're so used to using dollars or whatever. So am I. But at the same time, I want speed. So people want transactions done fast. Like today when I paid my phone with this card, it was like within 10 minutes, I transferred the Bitcoin. It was a little bit longer than 10 minutes, like 20, 25 minutes because I had to wait for everything to come up. I'm reading you guys. I'm reading the messages that you guys are talking about strong hands, and it could hit someday, right? And like I said, uh, someday could happen within 2 to 3 months, and I'm gonna tell you why. I'm in the mortgage industry. I'm in the foreclosure business, so I see people losing their homes, and I see a lot of values on property that are upside down. What does that mean? That means basically people are like renters. The bank has people basically paying them rent for a note that they own. They will never pay off that house. Why? Because that house is upside down. And that is 80% of America. People that live in the States have homes. If you bought your house 10 years ago, you haven't built up any equity. Not unless you live in Texas, because I heard a lot of people in Texas, they pay off their house and they have cars and trucks and stuff like that. But out here in Chicago, there's a lot of people that have homes, they're upside down. So you can't refinance your home to pay off student loans, cars, credit cards, blah, 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 blah. And you can't use your dollars to put it in the savings account because you're not earning interest, because basically that interest that they're paying you is like 0.002. So you only get like 25 cents if you leave 10 grand in there for a year, right? And basically the banks are basically taking us for a ride, okay? So for the people that tell me that strong hands could be a bad coin, or dime coin could be a bad coin, or even Cardano could be a bad coin, okay, the technology is there, guys. The blockchain is there. So what could happen is that the banks already understand that they're going to lose their job. So basically put yourself in Jamie Dimon's shoes. He has a job. He's a CEO of one of the biggest banks in the world, and he finds out that there's a technology that is putting his company at risk. Well, first of all, what did he do from the get-go? From the get-go, he received, I don't know how many trillions of dollars to bail out middle-class America. And yes, they help people, but at the end of the day, they gave people adjustable rate mortgages. So in reality, when they say we're going to save your home and we're going to give you a 2%, how long is that 2% fixed for? And when it adjusts, what is that 2% going to become? Is it going to become 3%, 5%, 7%? And are your mortgage payments going to go up? Because I don't see your salary going up. So how are you able to pay your new interest on your home if your rate adjusted? So that's called an adjustable rate mortgage. So when we talk about Jamie Dimon losing his job, or just trying to figure out what he's going to do, well, the first thing he did is he used that money to help people, okay? But at the same time, he paid his people money because they have to work. They have to be, given bonuses and stuff, right? So another thing they started doing was buying silver, okay? And I'm not going to say they manipulate the market, because they're the biggest holder of silver, okay? So when you tell me, these coins suck, or what, you're going to lose money, I kind of agree with you, but in a way it's like, well, if I were to leave my money in the bank, have I had earned, $20,000, $30,000 in a month? I don't think so, guys. I don't think there's anything out there where you're going to put your money in a card and pay your cell phone. And like I said, this could all hit the fan, but that's why you have to have some silver. You have to have some gold. And if you have property, you want to make sure that you buy a property that has equity, or at least is in a good area where it could build equity while you're paying the mortgage. So there's risk in everything. There's risk when you buy a home. There's risk when you don't have life insurance and you're running a multi-million-dollar company, and if you die, who's going to pay your staff, right? So there's risk in everything. And what I'm saying is that the banks are already onto the blockchain technology and they're trying to figure out their next move, okay? And maybe even governments. So this Bitcoin, this bubble that they're talking about, it could pop and then it could turn into something even bigger, okay? Because I don't see it being a bubble. I just see it as the technology is going to be here to stay. Now, what coins are going to survive, I don't know. But Bitcoin is like considered digital gold from what I've been hearing. And I don't think it's going anywhere. I think it could hit $1 million because when you bought it at $3 or $5 and you made 1,000 or 10 grand, you know, those are the guys that are at home making videos all day, you know? So, you know, I could do the same thing because I believe in multiple sources of income. But at the same time, I still have to handle other businesses that I have to run because, like I said, this is not my main source of income. But I really like researching the information, and you know, if I have an opportunity, then yeah, I'll stay home and we'll do videos. And I've done it last month, you know. But I'm back at the office taking care of stuff. But that's why I wanted to leave you guys with this video, because I feel like these coins are going to blow up, okay? And it might not be Strong Hands, it might not be Electra, it might not even be Patcoin, but these coins are going to blow up. And you know what? For all you know, all the coins are going to blow up. And, you know, there's going to be some that might blow up even more. And there's some that won't catch speed, and some will die. But that's why you have to do your research, because the key is to have a lot of coins. And they have to be okay coins, good technology, not like the best, but it has to have good marketing. That's actually one thing I'm good at, is I'm good at doing marketing. And that's what I run. I run a marketing service. So when it comes to the logo, the brand, the marketing, that's great. Now, going back to BitConnect just was running a bad program. They were getting in people and they were promising them that a robot would give them 1% on their money. People were taking what they had in the checking account and putting it into BitConnect. And then they were saying, like this guy over here, they're saying, hey, BitConnect, you know, oh man, you know, Crypto Nick over there, Trevon James. And now they get hit with a class action lawsuit. Look at this. This guy, he's running around happy. And I don't blame him.
You're earning around $1,400 on an everyday basis, 7 days a week.
Yeah, making that money, you know?
My wife still doesn't believe in me. No. That's a scam. No. I'm telling him, Bohani, listen, this is real. I'm going to get my Bitcoins. I'm going to put it into dollars. Here, they're right on the table. Guys, let me tell you, I
Man, that video is powerful, isn't it? Isn't that video powerful? Didn't that video motivate you? Didn't you feel like, man, the water bill, the cell phone bill, all these bills that are due, I don't have to worry about those bills, you know, and I'm making money and things are great. So that's the situation. And as far as me putting money anywhere, you know, first, my first thought is this. This is my first thought. My first thought is, if I have a couple grand this week, would I put more money into these coins? Now, it depends how I feel. If I have that feeling where, Bitcoin will go to 6 grand, and it could be possible that it dips down to 6 grand. I might put a couple more grand into the space. But then again, I position myself in a way where if it bounces back, then I'll be okay. As far as silver and gold, as far as the economy, I did watch another video, all right, for you young guys that haven't seen a recession. And maybe you guys were in school when it happened. I'm 35. And when I was about 27 years old, there was a recession in 2009, 2008, 2009. How did the recession occur? Goldman Sachs, okay, one of the biggest companies on Wall Street, Goldman Sachs, Bear Stearns, Countrywide, Washington Mutual, Lehman Brothers, these big companies, they were doing selling AAA loans, right? Packaging these portfolios, selling them off in the secondary market. And they were basically saying that they were good portfolios, good things to buy. So countries like Germany, other countries were buying these portfolios, not knowing that they were high risk, okay? And then they were betting against them. So these companies, they know how to win. And when they lose, they still win because they hedge their bets. So that is what Bitcoin prevents, guys. Bitcoin stops the banks, okay? Bitcoin doesn't let people operate behind closed doors, because the only one that could do that is you, because the coins belong to you. They're your coins. It's your Bitcoin. And I could be wrong, but from what I've been hearing, that's what's happening, right? Now, when the government stepped in, they had to bail out JP Morgan, Bank of America. Bank of America ended up picking up Countrywide for pennies on the dollar. They kept all their bad loans, and then they ended up modifying these people, but they gave them adjustable rate mortgages with 2%. The 2% weren't fixed. The 2% were only fixed for like 5 years. After 5 years, it jumps up to 3 or 7, okay? And that's why people are stuck out here, because they have mortgages or loans that have ARMs, adjustable rate mortgages. That's what they're called, ARMs. So those ARMs adjust. And that's why these coins are so powerful. That's why the technology is so powerful. That's why the government and the banks are saying, for instance, Citibank, Bank of America, and Chase are not allowing you to buy Bitcoin with debit visas. Okay, so they are not allowing you as of effective. Bank of America said effective immediately. Chase said effective February, I think it was 5th, tomorrow. And you guys might want to research that. But they're not letting people buy the coins, because, you know, they're trying to have this fear, uncertainty, and doubt, where people are like, hey, you know what? I'm not going to buy these coins because I'm gonna lose all my money. So you have to be very, very, very careful. Do your research, and then understand that the banks, they want to make money off you. They want to keep the game going. They don't want you to take control of your own finances, let alone educate you, and let alone you understand that that money is just printed out and you're working for that money. And then if the bank closes, you can't get your money. Okay? And that's the key about Bitcoin, because Bitcoin's always open. As long as you have your wallet address, and you can send the coin to your wallet address, you can go out and spend it however you want. So those are my theories, my ideas behind it. And that's why I said the coin, the technology, the blockchain is so powerful, and the banks are trying to figure out what their next move is. Now, the move, what's the next move? Okay. What I think is the next move is a recession or a depression, a worldwide economic collapse of fiat currencies. Okay, silver skyrockets, gold skyrockets. Silver, I think more silver because its ratio is off and it hasn't been priced right, and they use it on computers. So once the computer goes bad, they throw it away. So you need silver, so that's going to skyrocket. The coins could end up hitting the ground, but then you could buy them with cash or with silver or gold. That's one theory. Another theory is that things could stay the way they are, and then little by little things pick back up again, and we get to see a $20,000 or a $30,000 Bitcoin. But regardless what happens, I'm already thinking about the future. Okay, I'm thinking about the future, and I'm planning for the future. If things go down even more, then I'll pick up more Bitcoin at a lower price, or more strong hands, or more Electra, depending on how I'm feeling. If I see things pick up again, then I'll just hold on to what I have, because I've been holding on to what I have, and I'll see what happens. And if a recession hits and I have some money, maybe I'll buy real estate, or I'll buy with the silver. If I buy some silver, I'll buy real estate, or I'll buy more coins. We'll see what happens. But regardless, if you hold, I don't see you losing out, because the longer you hold, I think the more interest you're going to make on your money. Like I said, I'm not a financial advisor, but that's my my theory on this. And like I said, I mean, I would like to see some of your comments to figure out exactly how you guys feel about it. And like I said, if Strong Hands was to burn off their supply, to me it's like, well, if I have 3.4 million coins, and it hits $1, then I'll be happy, or if it hits $10, I'll be like, just like that guy, I love BitConnect. I don't love BitConnect, okay? I do not like BitConnect, and I never got involved with BitConnect because I felt like there was something wrong, and just the fact that you have to recruit people, it just, someone just said, hey, what's up, Cruz, Enrique? He said, I got Shin. Look, Shin has a good community, and it's basically down right now. The coin is down. They have a new website. If you could see the wallet, nice. I got the wallet there. I got my Electra. I got my Patcoin. It says Patcoin Core. Okay, so I don't know what's going on with Patcoin. I'm still waiting for Cryptopia to fix their issues. But yeah, if you guys can comment, let us know, all of us know, how you guys feel, and what coins you see going to the moon, right? And look, this whole cryptocurrency can go to the moon, and when it goes to the moon, it's going to go because people are going to, they're not going to want to have fiat. They're going to want to get rid of the fiat. Yeah, I know Cryptopia is going to convert them back to the ratio that it should be. And that's cool. And like I said, if a recession hits, from what I heard, it might not last long, and they might announce their own coin. Like, Russia has their own coin, India, all these countries can have their own coin. But at the same time, the technology may not be so great, so they might want to implement some of these other coins. So it just depends. It's more power to the people. That's what this whole thing is about, is you taking control, you financing your own project instead of going to a bank where they charge you interest. So basically what this thing is about is giving the power back to the people. So, I've been on here for about 40 minutes. So I hope I covered, let's hear this guy's video again so it can motivate us, so you guys can hold your coins, right? Because when you hear this video, you're like, man, you know what? I'm going to hold my coins. And like when I heard this video, I'm like, man, this is crazy. Like this guy is excited. He said he was making $1,400 a day and he was going crazy. And I was just like, man, you know what? Like he motivated me. And I feel bad for people that were on BitConnect because a lot of people lost money. And you know, that's, you have to be careful. That's why I said, do your research. Nice. $100 for 65 million coins. Nice. Hey, so check out this video. I don't know if you heard it earlier, but look at this guy.
That's a scam! No. I'm telling him, Bohani, listen, this is real. I'm gonna get my Bitcoins, I'm going to put it into dollars. Here, they're right on the table. The guy, let me tell you, I love
BitConnect! That's powerful right there. Love BitConnect!
I'm gonna get my Bitcoins. I'm gonna get my Bitcoins. No. I'm gonna get my Bitcoins. I'm gonna get my Bitcoins. I'm gonna get my Bitcoins. Yeah. I'm gonna get my Bitcoins. I'm gonna get my Bitcoins. I'm gonna get my Bitcoins. No. I'm gonna get my Bitcoins. I'm gonna get my Bitcoins. I'm gonna get my Bitcoins. The guy.
BitConnect! What's up? What's up? Hey, Crypto Lifestyle Club, baby. So, look, man, that's what we need. We need a good laugh, and it keeps you excited. It keeps you motivated. It gets you happy, and you feel like you didn't make a mistake. That's the whole thing. Fear, uncertainty, and doubt. You feel like you make a mistake. Yeah, I'll go through the comments to see what other coins you guys recommend. Yeah, we'll see what happens within a couple of months. Hopefully, well, I'm not even going to say that because nobody wants to see a recession. But, you know, if a recession hits, then I'll be ready for it. I'm already positioned. And like I said, silver's going to skyrocket if that happens. And if you own property, you may want to figure out if you have equity or not to see, you know, like you got to do your research. You got to find out what's going on. The hoodies, you know what? Let's do a video with Jerry and we'll write down people's addresses so we can mail people out some hoodies and hats. We're also working on the website. I've been kind of busy. I haven't been paying attention to the graphic designer that's doing the site, but I'll give him a call tomorrow so we could get that site going so you guys could order stuff, coffee cups, stuff like that. And let's try to grow the channel, recommend family and friends, get more people involved. And this is about the people. This is for people to take control of their money because we've been basically lied to for so long. And look at prices of food, how it goes up. So it's very difficult because, you know, inflation and our salaries are not going up. So let's try to get more people involved. Nice. Thanks for all the recommendations. And I'm going to look at some of the comments that you guys left to see what other coins. Right now, I'm not trying to put more money into the space because I just feel like I want to wait a couple more days. And if it goes down even more, then maybe I'll throw a couple thousand at it. But I'm kind of excited, just like you, about the strong hands. Jaime that recommended. He said he bought 63 million of them. So yeah, I had picked up 1.4 billion. Just to let you know, I picked up 1.4 billion strong hands last night, and it's like a penny. So I'm excited about that. I bought them through Deutsche. and I ended up spending about, I think it was like $1,700. I got rid of Cardano. Yeah, I got more. So I'm at 3.4 billion strong hands. And I like the fact that they have a Discord. Their community is really powerful. And they're out in Brazil. They're out in Portugal. Whale. Yeah. So I picked up 1.4 billion strong hands last night. Why? Because I was like, I didn't know whether to be upset. Look, check this out. I didn't know whether to be upset or to be happy when I seen the price basically plummet. Okay. And I was like, man, I have Cardano. I'll get rid of $1,700 of Cardano. I was doing the math. I took 1,700. I divided it by 0.00001. And then I'm like, I'll have 1.4 billion. I think it was 1.7 billion. But by the time that I did all the wiring and I had to wait for the Dogecoins to be confirmed, and then I had to buy the coins, you know, do the transfers, all that. Yeah, the creator died from strong hands. People picked up the project. They're going forward with it. There's a new website that they updated, and I finally got to brush my teeth because I was busy all day drinking coffee, doing research. You guys are like, what the hell? Yeah, I finally brushed my teeth. All right, I should have did it in the morning. I did it tonight, but and maybe you should do it twice a day. All right. So like I said, man, it's a jungle out here. It's the fight to the fittest. You know, it's insane, man. It's crazy. Oh man, we got more people in here. Community is really backing it up. Yeah. Hey, what up, Retro Fred? What happened with Bitcoin Brian? I've got 200 million strong hands. Brush teeth. Why? Ah, man, coffee. You know, you gotta watch. I didn't want no plaque to build up. All right. I had to floss too, man. And so it took me about 5 minutes to do that, but I did it right. I even flossed. Yes, sir. Bad breath, dude. Chicks hate it. I know. No, it's not even that. It's just, you know, we get caught up in what we're doing. And what's funny is I didn't realize that mathematicians wear long beards. Okay, because Charles Hopkinson, he has a long beard from Cardano. And I didn't realize that people that, like, you know, smart people, they let go of themselves, I guess, you know. He said, settle down. We're already the same age. But yeah, I just, you know, I have to, you have to feel good. And that's what this whole thing is about. You have to, on a subconscious level, right? You have to feel good about yourself. You got to feel good like things are going great, because right now Bitcoin is down. Let's just take a look at coin market cap. Okay. Bitcoin is down. There's a lot of people talking smack. You know, you already seen what happened with BitConnect, and it's just it could make you feel like you didn't do the right moves. And then you get discouraged, and then you just sell everything you have. Well, you know, as far as 2018 being the year for Bitcoin, let's not throw the white towel in just yet, guys. Now, Bitcoin's at $8,227. Yeah, big investors are pulling out because of uncertainty. And what I had mentioned earlier today was I am holding strong. Wayne Gordon is holding strong as well. And like I said, if it drops more, then you buy more if you can. But when that recession hits, we're going to buy cheaper and hold, and then wait for it to go up again. So if that recession hits, then it'll be good, you know. So what else was I going to mention? Well, that's about it, I guess. My long-term view for now is 2020. Nice, 2 years from now. Okay, great. So that's what I will leave you with. We'll see how this month turns out. And if that recession hits, you'll remember this video. Y'all know when the big investors are out and the market is a stable price. Strong hands. All right, man. Peace out. Peace, brother.